They're competing well. I mean, the rookies did a good job during rookie camp of getting the base understanding, especially defensively, and so they're out there, and the jobs are up for grabs, and I like the competition that's going on.
The 2010 season saw the Calgary Stampeders amongst the top in the West for defense, and as linebacker Juwan Simpson confirms, the rookies are still looking to prove what they've got. So Kenton Miller, we've got on this team 5 game-winning goals in the last 5 victories for Moose Jaw Warriors. He is an unbelievable player. Who else is a standout player for this team?
Yeah, Miller's kind of come out of nowhere as far as Moose Jaw is concerned, and he's kind of the Curtis Volk of the Medicine Hat Tigers this year, and it's those kind of guys that make it all happen when it comes down to crunch.
Drink, $5. Having Bob Ridley call 3,368 Medicine Hat Tigers games, priceless.
Shoot, score!
Why did you choose Matt?
Because last game I was here, he did really good, so I picked him.
There's Emerson Adams trying to set up on the power play to the side of the net. They score. Matt Gordon had come in from the blue line. Just a nice tic-tac-toe.
All right, and why do you like watching hockey? Are you a hockey player yourself?
Yes.
And what position do you play?
Sometimes I play defense, sometimes I play wing, and my most often plays the center.
Did you know that Matthew Conan reached 250 games in a Tigers jersey?
No.
Maybe that's something you could throw in there for him. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to get to that interview. So, Evan, you ready?
Yep.
All right. He's ready. We're ready. We're going to head back to the bench.
Oh boy, just goosebumps right now thinking back.
I never expected to be a hockey parent because I have a little girl. I thought I'd be at ballet, but here we are.
There's no other place like it.
There's a lot of hockey players in Medicine Hat, 1,000 in our community with minor hockey, but I'm sure there's another couple thousand of guys playing hockey around the area.
83 have been playing since 52. It's the love of the game, like Cherry would say.
Future hockey player right here.
I love hockey all my life.
I'm here with head coach Greg Morrison of the Medicine Hat Mavericks. Now, the practice today has unfortunately been canceled, but we've got 5 home games this week. Greg, if you want to tell me what those games are, who you're playing.
Yeah, we got a long week. We're playing every day. We got Saskatoon for a couple games here. We will be going on the road Thursday into Okotoks.
Now, having the chance to play in Buffalo, what do you think of playing here in Medicine Hat?
So far, the weather is pretty much the same. I mean, it's rained most of the time, but it's been nice so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the summer.
Now, do you get a lot of more play time here than you would in the States?
Actually, it's been pretty much the same. I start back at school. I start every week, once a week, and then pretty much here I looked at the schedule, and that's how it works out. So it's good to keep a routine.
Now, tell me what you're taking in school.
Phys Ed and Health. I hope to be a high school gym teacher one day. If not, if the MLB doesn't call my name.
If you could play for any MLB team, which would it be and why?
Toronto Blue Jays, hometown team.
All right, it's time for Rapid Fire with number 34, Cale Kessie. Now we're going to start by asking you who you think is the best player, in your opinion, in the NHL right now.
I think Sidney Crosby. I think he brings a lot to the game, and just think he's an important piece of the puzzle for Pittsburgh, and I just think he's a guy that you'd love to have on your team.
Now, what are your thoughts on what's going on with him right now with the concussion?
Yeah, I guess with all the concussions lately and the hits to the head, you got to be careful. You can't come back too early if you're getting symptoms. You have to make sure a guy like that is ready to come back.
So where do you get your news, your NHL news and notes?
Usually just on TSN or Sportsnet, just highlights at night or if I'm watching TV at home.
Favorite, I guess, on-air personality, maybe TSN?
I like Dan O'Toole, and I think he's one of my favorite. I think he's pretty funny.
He is pretty funny. What about your least favorite?
Bob McKenzie. I don't know.
Really? Now, with trade deadline day, there's a lot of Twitter, a lot of social networking going on. What do you think of Twitter and Facebook?
I don't have a Twitter account, I guess, but I know a couple guys on the team have it. I don't really know how to use it. I have a Facebook account, and I use that sometimes. So I don't know. I think it's kind of cool to connect with a couple of friends.
I'm Riley Sheen. This is my first year with the Tigers. I grew up in Edmonton, Alberta, and I really enjoy the city I'm from. I have one older brother, Cole, who's on a lacrosse scholarship in North Carolina right now. Something most people don't know about me is I was the captain for Team Alberta Lacrosse in 2009.
I'm going to play as well. I think the biggest thing is just stick to your game and, just go out there and do what you do best and, just make sure to work hard all over the ice.
And that's all we have for this week's show, but you can catch Tiger Tales every Thursday and Saturday right here on Shaw TV. Don't forget to pick up your very own copy of the Tigers poster calendar, which has been created. It's going to be available to you at all 6 PharmaSafe locations in the new year or at the Tigers home game January 1st against the Calgary Hitmen. For more details, visit the Tigers ticket office or call them 403-526-2666. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. The Success Factors Award is designed to rate several key categories each game and throughout the season. Shots and block shots, hits and quick shifts, D-zone clears, and penalty kills. These are some of the things that might not show up on the score sheet each game, but often separate winning from losing. This season, 2 players stepped up their game across the board, and the Success Factors Award is designed to recognize these exceptional contributions beyond the traditional means. The Tigers are proud to honor this year's difference makers with the Leon's Success Factors Award for 2011-12, Matt Conan and Cale Kessie. If you saw the precision and power of his golf swing, you would be shocked to know that Bob Short is visually impaired. But with the help of CNIB and a visual aid, his game continues to inspire those around him.
So just to confirm, if I'm thinking sort of right here,
yep,
that would be ideal for the center?
That's ideal for the center of the green.
Now, where is the pin? On the right of that?
The pin is just left of the bunker there, so it's right of that.
Okay.
Playing with the goggles on and experiencing how he plays really puts into perspective from a professional and just a golfer standpoint his challenges as a golfer and how fortunate we are, to have our vision. And I don't think I'd be able to play the game at the same level as Bob. I'd probably, it takes a lot of fortitude to stick with it and do what he's done. And you really have to respect that.
Virtually everything I do, that information from my guide is important. From the way my feet are, how close I am to long grass, how far the tree is, how far the hole is. He's constantly feeding me information, and without that, I could be playing down Deerfoot one day and not realize it.
Bob Short was a sighted golfer for 25 years. He quit the game out of frustration and fear after losing his vision. With the help of CNIB, a coach guide, and volunteers, Short decided to pick up where he left off 4 years earlier.
I have the best friends in the Western Hockey League.
42 years and still going strong.
The Tigers won the championship!
The futures never look brighter in Medicine Hat.
Shinkarik walks in. Here's Shinkarik. And he scores! How does Shinkarik get nifty little move there?
The community's great. It's a volunteer community where it makes some great hockey players out of here.
You were playing not only for yourselves in that dressing room, you felt like you were playing for the entire town of Medicine Hat.
Hockey is one of those things that draws everybody together.
Hockey's alive and well in Medicine Hat.
We're ready for you, CBC. There's no stopping us now.
Welcome, Medicine Hat.